afraid of dying.
How do you know? You've never tried it before.
Children of the night, what music they make.
I would die for her. I would kill for her. Either way were bliss.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Welcome to Fright Night.
What's the prime time?
Oh, so vulgar.
So, you are something you can't take home.
You're talking about him as if he were a human being. That part of him died years ago.
Death. There are no accidents, no coincidences, no mishaps, and no escapes.
Such sights to show you.
Ugly motherfucker.
Hey, you shut your face!
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula.
What are you gonna do? Knock my block off? It's a scream, baby! Game over.
They're here.
What is up, all you lovely people? I remembered to play the intro this time.
Well done, man.
Instead of last time. Welcome back to another Fan Film Tuesday. With me, as always, on Fan Film Tuesdays is my buddy Michael from Movies and Beyond. How you doing, my brother?
What's up, dude? What's happening?
Not much, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. This is horror, but I've been reading during the intro. I've been reading about Spider-Man over here, so we can have this conversation.
The Marvel Sony deal.
Yeah. Well, it's Disney. I'm like I say, I'm certain of it now. But before we jump into that, let's talk about Fan Film Weekly. We didn't have one last night, and that was completely on me. I apologize, y'all. Some life came up, wasn't able to make it last night, and I think Michael feels the way I do. Is if you're not available, I'm not going to have my show. We're going to postpone it because it's kind of both of us together. So that's why we didn't have one last night. We will be making it up tomorrow night.
Yes,
over on Michael's channel. But for tonight, we are here and we're going to be watching some Leatherface, which is, I think we've had 2 Leatherface shorts on here, right? Leatherface was the Coleman brothers. They had what do they call it?
I forget what it was called,
like
but it was awesome.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was amazing. And then part of the slasher verse, there was the Leatherface episode, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a full length. We're going to be watching one called the Sawyer Massacre, and it is a feature length. It's an hour and a half.
Ooh.
So it's a full length fan film. And JTG Studios pointing out it's called Raw. I was pretty sure that's what it was called, but I didn't know for certain. I didn't want to say it. And speaking of JTG Studios, let's see who's in the chat tonight. We got Mr. Rick jumping in. Good evening. It's funny that this fan film has been on the TCM kick lately. I've been watching the watch-alongs over on Killjoy Jake's channel because he's been doing watch-alongs of the franchise over on his channel, and they just did the 2003 remake last week, and I think he's doing the 2005 prequel with Jordana Brewster this coming week, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I noticed those over there, and I've been looking for some for some more diverse fan films to start including in these things, and I noticed we hadn't done too many Texas Chainsaws, so and this one stuck out to me, so I'm glad we're getting it done.
I'll tell you what, man. Like a lot of people were really disappointed with that 2005 Texas Chainsaw, but I actually like that movie.
Dude, before the Rob Zombie's Halloween, I thought the 2005 Texas Chainsaw was the best horror remake of all time.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing. Like everyone kills it. Like Jessica Biel kills it. Fucking Matt Bomer in an early role. Of course. How are you gonna like R. Lee Ermey? How are you gonna not talk about how much of a great villain he is?
He's just great on screen, dude. Like he was awesome. Like,
dude, he's awesome in everything.
He made that mark for me when he was the gunny sergeant in
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket, dude. And it was just like, I don't know, man. I've just always loved him, and that's a perfect role for him in that Texas Chainsaw setting too.
And man, what's crazy to me is if like when you go see, like watch him in any interviews, like he's the nicest, most gentle human being. And like he was doing an interview about Full Metal Jacket, and you know, obviously he was an actual gunny sergeant in the Marine Corps. And you know, are they really like that? Is that something that really happens? And he, you know, he's so well spoken and so intelligent. And it's just like, you got to understand, man, we're getting these kids ready for war. So we need them to be prepared for things. And he's like, you know, the Marine Corps doesn't and has never condoned physical violence against its trainees. However, I will say there's been a few that you know, that do it. So he's just so well spoken.
There's no feelings in war.
There are no feelings in war. And
he's going to stop the fight to say he said something wrong to me.
No,
you got to be able to take it and keep moving.
And from a military person's, you know, from a veteran's background, and I know you are as well. I always just kind of laugh at those people who are like, how could we do that to our soldiers, our trainees and stuff? Like there was recently, and not to get off on too much of a tangent about this, but there was like some public backlash because a video came out of like some trainees in boot camp coming out of the OC chamber and the gas chamber. And you know what it looks like coming out of there. It's not a pretty sight, dude.
It's not. It's
I
awesome.
remembered that. I hated it. It was the worst thing. Probably the best breathing I've ever done. About 15 minutes later, though.
The best part about it was if you got in early and you were one of the first groups, yes, it was the strongest then, but you had the best time watching everybody else come out afterwards.
Okay,
like, yeah,
so
you got a few minutes of jacked up timing,
y'all did it different than we did. So for us, the ending was the strongest. And I was in the last line.
At the end. I was never.
I was in the last line. We divvied up into lines, and the the RDC, which is what we call them. We didn't call them drill sergeants. We called them RDCs, which are recruit division commanders. RDC, who was leading, it was up front with the tray, and he had the pills. Because in case you're not wondering, the gas is created by putting a pill on a hot plate, and it causes the gas to form. And I was so fucking stupid. He did this thing where he asked, like, who thinks they're not going to be affected that much by the gas? And me and some other stupid people were like, I don't think it's going to be that bad. And he's like, all right, y'all, back line. So we stood there and watched, and with each line, he put on a new pill. Mm-hmm. And your line stood up. You have your gas mask on. They say masks up, cups up. So you hold your cup is this. You do this, and then you lift your mask. And I'm betting you know why you do this, because as soon as you inhale, snot and spit just start coming out of your mouth. So they say masks up, cups up. They ask you a question, and it's either going to be like your name, the date, your recruit number. Once they get all the way through that line, everyone in that line turns, you walk out. The next line comes up, they do the same thing. When it got to our line, we had the residual from the first 3 lines plus 2 more pills.
How long were you in there?
We were in there for a while, but you have your gas mask on if you're not going. Like, we were in there for a while. Like, without your mask on, you're not in there long. So, but
they made us take ours off. We didn't crack them.
Oh no, we didn't. You don't crack them. You walk up and you
Uh-huh.
like when your line gets to the front, you rip the mask off. Then you answer your question. Once your whole line answers the question, you leave. In total, without your mask on, you're only in there for about a minute.
You lucky bastards.
Unless you're the stupid people like myself. Because that last line of people who we were like, it's not going to be that bad. He's like, all right, masks up, cups up. And we pulled him off, and he just stood there and waited. Didn't start asking questions for like a solid minute and a half, 2 minutes. So we just had to stand there like breathing it. And then he went so fucking slow asking all of us the questions. I'd say we were probably in there for about a total of 5 minutes without masks on. And it sucked. It sucked. But anyways, there was an outrage over it. And people were like, how can we do this to to our own military and this, and this? And it's like, you don't want the first time you experience that to be in combat.
Right.
Like you don't want you need to know what it's going to feel like. Like I was in security on the aircraft carrier I was on. I had to get OC sprayed like in and do the obstacle course with fucking pepper spray in my eyes. Because you don't want to know, you don't want the first time you feel that to be while you're trying to detain someone. So it's crazy. Sorry for that tangent. Let's get back to the chat. Dominic St. Clair saying, what's up? How you doing, man? Godzilla and Kong New Empire coming. I was wondering if you guys seen the 98 Godzilla film. 98, was that with Matthew Broderick?
I want to say yes. That's the one where Godzilla looked different. Like
he was more like a T-Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dominic, man, if you're still in the chat, if you could just let me know if that's the proper one you're talking about, the one with Matthew Broderick. I'm pretty sure that is, but make sure let me know if you're still here.
I remember it coming out, and I wasn't like a huge fan, so I only saw it once, and it was in '98. So it's been a minute since I've seen it.
I know I have seen it. I'm just trying to make sure I remember the correct one. But yeah, Dominic, let me know if that's the right one. We got Jerry Wilson in the chat. Jerry, hope you're feeling better, man. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just I hope you're feeling better. What's going on? Thank you for being here. We got Melissa jumping in saying, hey, glad to have you back, Melissa. Sarah is jumping in. Thank you so much for being here, Sarah. And she's throwing out the links. Thank you so much. If y'all haven't, make sure to go subscribe to Michael's channel. Also, we have a podcast that you all could subscribe to. It's pretty fun. One of the best episodes I think so far came out last Saturday. I'm really excited about that one. I've listened to it several times just because it's such a fun conversation.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Russell Dorsey's in the chat. What's up, everyone? Smash that like button. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Happy Fan Film Tuesday. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Thank you, Russell, man. Thank you so much. And there's Sarah throwing in the link for the podcast. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Ages of Fear, drop them in a special like button. Say what's up to the boys. How you doing, Clayton, man? Thank you for dropping by. I probably working tonight, so thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your night to stop by and see us. JTG Studios saying, hey, everyone, what's going up? Who else? Am I missing anyone? I think that's everyone so far. Yes, Matthew Broderick. Yeah, I've seen that one. I wasn't too big a fan of it. It wasn't bad, but it was 1998 CGI for you.
That's like one of the things. Like if you haven't seen a movie for so long, like I kind of want to go back and rewatch it and see it now. Like I couldn't even tell you what I didn't like about it because it's been so long since I've seen it.
Yeah, man. If you think about it, it's almost 30 years since that movie. It's 26 years. Right. 26 years since that movie came out, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, so Jerry, good. That's awesome to hear, man. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Russell saying I love Felissa Rose. She is so cool. Like if you see her at a stream, man, she is so freaking cool. Not a stream, but at a convention, like the nicest human being. And I can't say because I don't know her personally, obviously, but I will say every time I see her, it looks like she's just legitimately having a good time with her fans. Lost Legends, what's going on, guys? Glad to see y'all in here. Dropping by for another one. Do a huge lead drop like Hulk Hogan on that like button, brother.
Dude, that started Sunday night with that. Like, oh my God, Mr. Rick, you're killing me, bro. I love it.
And
I
also,
absolutely love it.
I just want to throw this out there. I haven't made anything yet to put up on screen like Michael and most other people have, but I just want to put a special shout out to Mr. Rick and Jerry. They are the first two to become patrons over on my Patreon. And I want to thank you all so much. That really means a lot to me that you would be willing to, shell out a little bit of money to see more of my ugly mug. If y'all didn't know, the link is below me here, patreon.com/thebeardedentertainment. I'm doing right now live watch-alongs, first-time reactions to the Chucky series, as well as some Patreon exclusive movie reviews, and I'm taking votes on what movie you want me to review. And yeah, just a lot of stuff like that. So if y'all are interested in joining, there's the link. Really does mean a lot to me if you do join. If not, I love seeing you here too. No big deal.
I think you should say your channel a little differently. I think you should be like the Bearded Entertainment.
So
like, you know what I'm saying?
That's how Night Watch Zone says it. Anytime I'm on Night's channel or Craven's channel, because he kind of picked it up too. And there's a story behind that. Because originally I wasn't the Bearded Entertainment. Originally, when I started my channel, I was just Bearded Entertainment. And then you know how you have to get to like 100 subscribers before you can lock in your name?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't there yet. And I kind of just was very casual about uploading. I didn't do much on YouTube. And in that time, another person signed up and took the name Bearded Entertainment.
Okay.
And then got to 100 subscribers first. So in order to have a what's the word I'm looking for? Unique name. I'm like, all right, I don't want to have the same name as this guy. I made it the Bearded Entertainment. And anytime I log on, like I go with Night, he's like, welcome to the Bearded Entertainment.
I look at it like from a standpoint of college football. Like anytime you hear someone, where are you from? I'm from the Ohio State University. You know what I mean? Like you put the in front of that, man.
University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
I don't know if that works as good as Ohio State, but I got you.
Hey, UT is amazing.
Are they though?
One of the best quarterbacks of all time came out of UT. Don't hate on UT. Actually, multiple. All right.
Who was that best quarterback?
One of the best quarterbacks of all time, Peyton Manning.
Yeah, he's okay.
Don't. He's the top 5 of all time. Top 3 probably.
Debatable.
Listen, right now. I mean, once Mahomes goes off, he's probably gonna knock old Peyton down a peg. But we're not here to talk about football or NFL because that's a whole different conversation. We're here to talk about horror, and I am really excited about tonight because I, unlike most people, put Leatherface on my Mount Rushmore of slashers because I think he does not get the respect he deserves for his place in like the slasher history. Because the argument could be made that he was the first slasher. Like we had other movies that were similar, like sorry. There was other like Black Christmas is often put out there as like the first slasher because it came out the same year, right?
I think Psycho was.
Well, Psycho, but I don't know. There's something about Psycho that it's just different. And I understand the argument. I can't negate that argument. However, in terms of like just one killer running around chasing someone and slashing, the first one that comes to mind for me is Leatherface. So I'm excited to watch this fan film because I love Leatherface. And I had to laugh because my cousin John, who is a diehard Tennessee Vols fan, jumps in, dude, better stop talking trash about UT. I won't stand for it.
It's not that I don't like them. I just we don't ever play them. So
yeah. And the one thing I'll say is I moving back to the kind of southeast. I'm more east. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily south, but where I'm at, um, football is huge again. Like when I lived in Denver or when I was down in Orlando, like you could escape the feel of like college football. When I got back here and like started like seeing my family and stuff again, bro, I forgot how big college football and like hometown pride is. Like there's fucking huge.
It's so much different than NFL football, isn't it?
It's so different.
Like I was trying to explain the difference to someone, and I'm like, it's just a whole nother atmosphere. Like it's college football itself, no matter what team you follow, if you're, Ohio State, if you're Michigan, if you're UT, if you're Alabama, you know what I mean? That's for some fans, dude. It's like that's all there is. Like it's this. Like,
dude, I would argue I've seen college football games and like the hype behind college football be better than the NFL.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, a whole nother atmosphere, man.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. But once again, man, we're gonna have to have like we're gonna have to have a stream where it's on some random channel to just talk about football and sports. Anthony, Child of the Corn is jumping in. What's going on, man? Exactly. Leatherface is wildly underrated, no question. He really is. By the way, man, I don't know if I've asked you this. Are you going back to Scarefest this year in October? Let me know if you are. I'd love to. We got to hang out again if you do. College football's less scripted.
I can't argue it. Like...
Yes. Yeah. It's there's a lot of stuff that happens.
Although, like I would say that Florida State did kind of get shafted this year, and I don't like Florida State. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Man,
but I'm saying like there was some controversy there.
Bro.
Oh, your quarterback's out. You're undefeated. You still can't be in it,
dude. It's yeah. There's it got the big shaft sans lube, if you get my meaning. So Denisha's jumping in too. What's going on, Denisha? Thanks for stopping by.
What's up,
Denisha? So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. We've been going for about 30 minutes here. Yeah. Need to get this movie going. Like I said, it is an hour and a half, so it's a full-length film. This is made by the people over at Sequanda Films. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. The link for this video, as well as the link for their channel, is in the video description. As always, please go over, give their video a like on their channel. Leave them a comment, show them some love for making this, because it's not easy. No matter what we think of these fan films, which we always do have certain critiques about them, they put in a lot of work, and they do this for free, basically, because since it's a fan film, they can't get paid. Which we say this all the time, but it's true. Make sure to show them some love for this.
The good thing about this is several people have mentioned this movie to me, but I do not believe I've seen it. So this is probably going to be a first timer for me too. And I'll let you know once it starts if I've seen it or not, but I don't believe I have.
Sure, we're going 4K on this. You know what, man? I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna do it that way since we've had problems the last 2 times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do what I did the last few times and get it set up that way so that I can not have to stop the movie halfway through or 5 minutes in. So
let's do it again.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and sort it out the right way and do it properly so we don't have to pause the movie. But while while I'm waiting on that to complete, you got anything you want to plug for your channel coming up this week, man? And we'll do this again at the end, but just in case.
Assuming my computer stays together with the duct tape and chicken wire I have wrapped around it right now, tomorrow night we will be doing our Fan Film Monday on a Wednesday. I may even start the show like that, like welcome to Fan Film Monday on a Wednesday. I think that's a good idea. Friday night, join me for another paranormal watch along. Everybody seems to be enjoying that. I can definitely tell by the view count that people are finding out about it and having fun with it, and we always have a blast. with that. And then Sunday I'll be back with Mad Matt. So plenty of stuff coming out. Some new Patreon releases this week. A membership announcement this week too, but I'm gonna save that for tomorrow night. So a bunch going on in movies and beyond, and I'm excited, man. And thank you for the time.
A membership announcement, you say?
Yes, I know. So excited.
Dude, that's very exciting. I've been seeing your membership specific posts and stuff. That's always fun.
Well, this was an idea, and this is all I'm gonna say about it. This idea was formulated on my last Friday stream. So I think everybody's gonna enjoy it, and I can't wait to do it. So we just have to solidify a date. And I will do that tonight so everybody can make it.
That's awesome, man. I can't wait to hear what it is.
Yeah.
And JTG Studios throwing it out there. This was actually shot in Texas, and
super cool.
Saying this was filmed by his or directed by his good friend Steve Morello. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool. We'll have to, we'll definitely let you know what we think. And Sarah's throwing out the link for tomorrow night stream. Thank you so much, Sarah. So that's where we will be tomorrow night over on Michael's channel, watching Jason Rising. Correct?
We are, and this is a first time watch for you. I'm excited.
Is there a sequel to Jason Rising?
No, there isn't. But let me just tell you this about Jason Rising. It starts here, and it goes off the rails for a little while, but then it brings it back nicely. So I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
I think you'll enjoy that one. But it does go off the rails. And I will emphasize that tomorrow before we watch it. Like, hey, this is about to go off the rails for a few minutes.
Okay, so when you say off the rails as bad as the last Nightmare of Detective Coleman, where he's like in that dream state. Remember the Freddy one?
It's close, but without the dream.
Okay.
Yeah, but put a situation like that in the woods, and yes.
Okay. Denise is saying she's been enjoying the podcast. Thank you so much. We're having a really good time doing it.
Yeah.
It just as a heads up for anyone who does feel like going to subscribe to that, it is not horror. It's just all movie, TV, just entertainment in general, and that's kind of why we did it. So we would have an outlet to talk about all the things that we don't normally talk about on our individual channels. So if y'all like just hearing about movies in general, you like hearing Michael and I banter back and forth, that's why it's called Silver Screen Banter, because that's all it is, man. Just two guys talking about some movies and TV. But all right, I believe I have got this up. And that's right. I gotta change something really quick. Hold on. Okay. Also share audio. All right, y'all. Can you see this?
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? All right. So once again, as always, let me know how the audio is. There should not be any skipping or anything like that for this, since it's the way I'm doing it should negate any of that. So here we go. Melissa, what are we watching? We are watching a Texas Chain Saw fan film called The Sawyer Family, and from what I understand, it is a prequel to the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. So yeah. And here we go, y'all. Once again, let me know how the audio is. How the volume is, rather.
Madness. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger for me. There we go.
Behind the scenes.
Squirrel.
And an eagle. And a snake. And a mouse.
That's me when I have something going on I need to really work hard on. I'm like, oh, squirrel. And I just walk away from it.
Bro, like I'm the worst. I'll sit down to upload a video to YouTube, and as soon as I open YouTube, I'll be like, oh, look at that short.
Yep.
And then I'll scroll.
Yep.
scroll for like 45 minutes and then get up and forget I was even supposed to upload something.
Yep, 100%.
YouTube Shorts would be the death of me.
YouTube in general is the death of me. I'll go in there to watch something on Superman, and 3 hours later, I'm watching a bear fight an elephant. You know what I mean? And it's just like, how did I get here?
You know what my weird niche is on YouTube? Yacht walkthroughs. Like people just showing like yachts and shit.
I do that with those really ridiculous, expensive apartments.
Yep. All right. And so far, I'm just going to throw this out there, man. We've been a minute 44. We have not got to the movie yet. We're still at the production companies.
There's a lot of people that have helped with this.
Good on them for having such a big circle, but I'm just coming up on 2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes exactly. We're finally seeing the film. I'm loving the look of it, though.
Yeah, me too. Got that Texas feel to it, man.
It's got that grime, and that's a big thing with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, if you don't feel dirty after watching a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it wasn't properly made. Would you agree with that statement, Mike?
I do. Especially the original.
Following film is an account of a tragedy that transpired at an isolated property. A seemingly harmless old farmhouse in the desolate
It is a little loud on my end.
For all who encountered it, an ordinary day became a nightmare. This is one account of many tragic crimes that would eventually lead to the discovery of the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. This particular account of mad and macabre would be known as the Sawyer Massacre.
Oh, there was that old flashbulb sound.
I love it.
It's definitely a grimy feel inside that house.
It is.
You okay?
Oh man, something about the sound of a chainsaw is so visceral.
I truly believe that guy is in pain. Well done.
Yeah, that was.
I was just about to say, I feel like there's a hammer coming, and there was, but I was thinking a handheld. He went with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, he went with the full length sledge. She looks familiar.
Grabbing a boob?
I think that's what he was doing.
And here are today's top stories in your KOKLA Radio News Brief as we head into yet another grueling summer. It has now been confirmed that all 85 people on board the U.S. Air Force Boeing C-135A bound for Okinawa, Japan, have all died. An official statement has been made by the Secretary of Defense, and more details are expected to be revealed. The names of the victims in the mass shooting in Dallas have been released. 36-year-old Christoph Weddy, 21-year-old Jennifer Roberts, 31-year-old Carl Bissela, and 29-year-old Robert Sandage were all fatally wounded as a result.
Man, the cinematography so far has
rallied
been
all around Austin this weekend in response to the some 50,000
awesome.
leaflets distributed throughout the Pentagon for the planned anti-war protest. Despite having over 75,000
and like their usage of
troops in
existing
South
clips and
Vietnam,
stuff.
President Johnson says that number could double over the coming months. Even though the war hasn't fared well to this point,
Yeah, I don't think I've seen
Secretary of
this.
Defense Robert McNamara has stated that he is confident that troops will be back on U.S. soil within a year.
Yeah, Sarah, I agree. I think they're overusing it a bit. It's referring to the film burning effect. It definitely did feel a little heavy-handed on that. Oh, poor coyote. Or was it a fox? Yeah, it was a fox.
Welcome to the Boonies. Here we are, boys. My uncle's cabin.
So this is it, huh? Well, I guess if we run out of food, we can always get some roadkill off the road.
Funny.
Yeah, not bad, Brant. But what about AC though? Really? Oh man, that's all we
I
got.
love those fans, bro.
Apparently.
I love those fans.
Clyde, this is Hank. What the hell am I doing out here?
Bracket Farm. Owner wants power rerouted.
Rerouted? You mean to tell me there's more than one building out here?
All instructions are in the print. They gave faulty info last week and it needs to be fixed.
Yeah, I tell you what, don't send me back to this dump again, okay?
I got more work when you get back to town. See you in a few hours.
All right, copy that.
Over and out.
But will he make it back?
Oh, I don't think he will. Bro, that wallpaper though, that is a statement. That is a statement itself right there. So you got drugs. Oh, no, he's got a wedding ring. I think. Is that, what was that? Didn't look like a wedding ring. Is that a thimble?
Can't see.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Sarah, I believe it said 65, didn't it?
I didn't catch it.
Yeah, that's a thimble.
Is that your Uncle Brant?
No, that's Jimmy Presley. That's my uncle's drinking buddy.
Yeah, Russell's saying it's 1965. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
How do you think he's doing? And after everything that's happened, Jimmy really needs this weekend, man.
Good thing we got him away from the city. A little change of scenery never hurt anybody.
Well, that depends on what the new scenery is.
Jesus, Brant, out here? Really, man? Come on.
Hey, maintenance is essential.
Yeah, only you, Brant. Only you.
Jesus, Brant. Out here? Really?
Can y'all guys get off my case?
Bro's just trying to fix his hair. Leave him alone.
Oh, yeah, man.
Damn.
I think he wants to be a model.
Wait, I think they only hire good-looking people for those jobs, though.
Y'all just can't dig it. I mean, if anything happened to this face, I'd probably kill myself. I take a lot of pride in my appearance.
I'm calling it now.
Plus,
his face is going to be
fans
cut
love me.
off.
Yeah.
He's
Fans, huh?
he's definitely getting
like,
skinned.
that nerd Zach Davis? Okay, Brant. Yeah.
Or like a cleaver, like right in the middle of his face.
I think, that too. But like Leatherface, I would say.
Yeah, going somewhere, Jimmy?
I would say he probably takes his face to wear.
Want us to come with you?
No. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, Lost Legends say props for creating the late 60s, 70s attire and lifestyle. Yeah, I believe it so far. I don't know about you, Michael, but I'm believing this is like, 60s or 70s.
I do too, especially like hairstyles and everything.
Bro, is
They
this
did
the
really
hitchhiker?
good.
It's really good.
Did you see the scar on his face? That's the hitchhiker.
You little.
Yep.
From part one.
You ain't the boss of me. You clean this up, you damn half-wit. You'll scare the customer. What the hell do you think you're doing? You said clean the windows. That's how I do it. Shut up. You'll do it how I say. It's gone. Do it right.
I love the set there, like that.
Yeah, like that.
Oh
Even with
yeah.
the cars, man. Like I'm believing this. They had to have a pretty decent budget for this.
Rex? Get skipped away till next week, so I can't get your engine fixed yet.
But what about Bobby High? He around? Shit. Got old then?
No, I just wouldn't drive it much.
I don't have much of a choice then, do I?
Apparently the budget was around 30 grand.
Listen here. I'm running the store today.
Why?
Well, Papa Brackett's out of town, so I plan on taking care of things out there.
Now that's next to the old man's house.
So what?
Now I want no part of what's going on down there.
Well, we had ourselves a little setback.
That last one didn't make it. 5 months in.
Hell.
Yeah. So now I gotta improvise. So whoever comes around, I'm taking.
Well, it's all dried up here. There's nothing left, and it ain't ever gonna be the same. It all died with her.
It's a fact, but we just need one strong one.
You just leave me out of it.
That's the damn point. So you just stay up here in the front.
Are they talking about getting a woman to impregnate?
You send them to me.
What about the sheriff?
That donut-eating son bitch don't come out these parts much. I don't reckon we're gonna have too many problems with him. So you just do like I told you. Anybody comes and needs anything, you send them to me, and I'll take care of it.
I think they're talking about
keep
getting a woman.
Schizo away from me. He gets on my nerves.
So he just said lost one, but it was about 5 months in.
Got that oil in the back?
He's saying like all of it died with her.
All right.
I think they're talking about trying to like abduct someone to. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Apparently, fun fact, I just read this on the IMDb when I was looking up the budget. Rex, the character who just walked into the store, the role was offered to Edwin Neal, who played the original Hitchhiker.
Be careful with that now.
But he couldn't do it for some reason or something. Those definitely look like some final girls, don't they? Don't they have that look to them?
Already, huh?
One thing I've noticed, man, is these I'm always wrong.
Look, I'll be back in a bit, all right?
Yeah, it's you never really can tell, but Jason, what's going on, man? Thanks for dropping by. We're pretty early in the film.
Sorry to bother you boys. Is there a restaurant nearby? Maybe one with a salad bar?
A salad bar? Did you just call her fat?
There's a gas station down the road, but
Works for me. Thanks, boys.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, dude, just getting those cars, like,
see you in a bit,
convincingly enough is good.
Where do you want these, schoolgirl?
For the time
You can
period.
set them over there by the chair. I'll sort through them later. You know, I'm really going to miss you this fall. I wish you'd go with me.
I need a break from school, Lorraine.
See, I don't get that. You're a straight-A student, Allie. You could probably become a doctor or something.
Believe it or not, I don't want that. I know it's cliche, but it's a big world and I want to see it.
I don't think I could ever leave the state of Texas. It's been my home for so long. That's all I know. I'm probably going to marry Justin Hamilton one day.
Good luck with that, Lorraine. School just took too much, you know?
Well, I do hope you find what you're looking for, Allie.
Allie's
By the way,
definitely the
where do you
final
plan on
girl.
going
Like, she's
anyways?
trying to get out of
I
there.
know. And that's the fun part. I don't even think I want to know. Wherever life takes me, I guess.
Just be careful.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Not a bad little place you guys got. Are you staying here all summer?
Till school starts. Mama just had to get out of the city. She thinks it's dangerous there, but for some reason she thinks it's safe out here with all these hillbillies.
Well, I bet these hillbillies are way more interesting than people back home. I'd love to meet some locals and see
Hey.
what the area's like.
Hillbillies are my
From
people,
what I've seen,
right?
not much. Probably why my mother bought this place.
Well, there's more out there than there's in here, all right?
I'll tell you what, man, the dialogue in this is really good.
It's convincing.
Very
Convincing.
natural. It feels
Yeah.
like a natural conversation. It's really good.
And it's acted well, too.
Hey there, what can I do
Yeah.
for you?
Hi, sorry to bother y'all. My buddies and I are staying at the cabin down the road, and we're just wondering if y'all knew of anything fun to do around here.
Well, if you travel an hour up north, there's a city called Austin. Lots of fun stuff to do there.
Let the poor guy in, Lorraine.
All right.
Thanks.
Don't you let him in. Ask him his
All right,
name or
and this is
something,
Allison.
anyways.
Hi there. So where are y'all from?
From this really fun place about an hour north called Austin. Yeah, we just graduated and we're just out here, looking for some adventure.
So you went knocking door to door?
Not bad, huh?
It sounds like it.
Well, there was no internet or cell phones back then, right? I guess you
Yeah.
just kind of had to look
Probably
around.
down the road, there's a barbecue shack.
Gotcha. So much for adventure. That's fine. I'll be someplace better in a month.
Hillbillies equal
Where?
wrong turn. I'm surprised
Canada.
Jerry hasn't spoken up to the wrong
Canada?
turn yet.
That sounds
He's a big wrong
amazing.
turn
You see,
guy.
Lorraine, that's the kind of traveling I want to do. How long will we be there for?
Yeah,
Rest of the summer.
it's
I'm gonna
really
take you out
convincing.
to do this soul searching thing.
Me too. I might never go back to school.
Glad to see you two have something in common. So, Jimmy, what's this soul searching you're doing?
It's difficult to say. I had something personal happen to me a few months back, and yeah, I don't know.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
Don't worry about it. We don't have to.
No, it's okay, really. I lost someone close to me a few months ago.
Jimmy, I'm so sorry.
And now you feel like
Thanks.
a dick, don't you?
It really is okay though, really. I'm just trying to move past it.
And you will. I mean, going to Canada is a pretty big deal.
For sure.
Going
I'd
to
love to go
Canada?
there someday.
Why would anyone want
Yeah.
to go to Canada?
Maybe you should.
I'm of course kidding. I'm just saying that
Well,
because
maybe not
Sarah's in
just
the
yet.
chat.
I know. I'm just waiting for Sarah's
Yeah,
comment
so-
to that.
I was waiting on. That's the only reason I said it,
It's like
Sarah.
E-4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Right when I said 1.
That countdown was really good.
Customers again, you little idiot. What do you think you're doing? Get your ass back to work and stop bothering the customers. But they're being weird. Get your ass back to work. Go on, get with you.
That kid's really got the movements of like the original Hitchhiker down.
I'm sorry about him. He's a simple one.
No harm done.
All he's missing is the
Hey,
camera.
where you guys headed? San Angelo area. Heard this was a shortcut.
Do you have any food here?
You guys are hungry, huh?
We'd rather not wait till we get to San Angelo.
I hear you folks from San Angelo.
Oh, this dude walking in.
Heading that way, vacation.
So creepy.
I ain't been out that way in years. Can I get you folks?
Do you have any food?
Just a couple of sticks of beef jerky, I'm afraid.
That's it?
Yes, ma'am.
Jesus. Is there anywhere nearby that has food?
Just a
diner
couple of
or
sticks of beef
something?
jerky. I'm
We're just a couple
afraid.
hours away. Let's just get out of here.
It's about 3 or 4 hours away.
I don't even care, man. It's Texas Chain Saw. You need to go.
To my farm and restock. Ain't too far from here. You're welcome to follow me out there if you like. I can get you some of the best barbecue in the state of Texas. Come on now. You gonna let that pretty lady go hungry now, are you?
We'd appreciate it. Thank you.
sir.
It's right down this road. I'm in that truck right there. You can follow me.
You owe me.
I don't know about it. This ain't gonna take long. You just remember what I told you. Anybody else shows up, you keep them here till I get back. You hear me?
That's what I'm saying, Sarah.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
Damn right you will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, we should go out pretty soon, Lorraine. Can't stay here all day.
You know,
All right,
I,
all right.
I don't really
We'll find a
care
place
for
to just focus.
cynicism. I'll say
I didn't
that.
bring a swimsuit.
I want that
Yeah, neither did I.
to
Like that
preface
kind
what
of
I'm about to
stuff.
say.
What
But
was
you
that?
don't got to be
Nothing.
so
We'll
trusting
find
of
something to
everyone,
do.
you know?
Mhm.
Like, everyone's not bad, but damn sure everyone's not good either.
Popular house today.
Hi. We're just looking for our friend.
Jimmy,
Yep.
come on in.
Hey guys.
Okay, first of
Jimmy.
all, you don't
So,
say the name
we
of
were
the friend.
thinking of just going down
Ask
to the store
them
to
who
get
the
some
friend
light
is,
bulbs.
just like Uber.
You want to come with us?
Right.
Light bulbs. Why?
I guess if you were dead.
Come on, Jimmy. It'll be fun.
You guys want to come?
Might as well.
Gene, Brent, this is Lorraine and Allison.
Like, dude, where do you have me right now?
Yeah, here it is. It's my family's farm.
You keep your food in that shed?
You keep food in your barn? No. No, ma'am. What you're looking for is in that old house right there.
What, that house? You live there?
Now, I live on the other end of the property. An old man lives in that house.
And he makes barbecue.
If he's still alive, he might. See, that's the thing. Ain't nobody seen him in a while, so we're not quite sure if he's in there or not.
That's wording like that is like,
What the hell, man? You said you have food. Instead, you bring us to some
Yeah, thank you
creepy
for
old house
reacting.
that's probably abandoned.
Oh, come on now. Don't be a little sissy, boy. It's just a house.
This house? This house should be bulldozed.
Just tear it down, huh? Now, you're just a typical city boy now, ain't you? Just tear it down. Don't mean shit to you. Let me tell you something. Ain't how we do things around here. See,
Bro, you invited them for
means
some
something to
food.
us. Our family means something to us. I don't expect you to understand something like that.
Are you going to give us some food or what?
you still want food?
Barbecue you ever had in your life's right behind them doors, but you're gonna have to go inside to get it. I can see that you two are just a little too upscale and sophisticated to lower yourself to go into a place ain't quite what it used to be. So I guess
Yeah, I
you're
was
just
about
gonna
to
have to settle
say,
for
this
what I
dude's
got at my
basically a
place then, aren't you?
fucking
Okay.
bullfighter. He's throwing up
Nope.
so many red flags.
Nope. Steep hills, we got potholes, and you're just a little too fragile. I ain't gonna be responsible for your injuries. So you're just gonna have to wait here for me. I'll be back. Who knows? Maybe you'll actually grow a pair and see if the old man's home.
Sure, will do, man.
It must be embarrassing to walk around living your life as a yellow-bellied coward, scared to go inside a whole house.
Oh God, I ain't yellow.
I ain't scared of any held house, man. Anyways, you said no one lives there.
No, ain't what I said. So I said ain't nobody seen him in a while. He could be in there.
Yeah? How old is he?
He's old. Well, I
Is it
suspect
Grandpa?
you're gonna find out for yourself since your man's a coward. I'll go get your stuff. You can wait here for me, or you go see if the old man's home. Makes no difference to me.
What's he getting for them?
I think he's supposed to be getting. I have no clue. I thought it was
Charming
food.
guy, huh?
Maybe we should just go.
Yes, maybe you should.
So hungry.
I am hungry, but we're in the middle of nowhere and this feels wrong.
Well, let's go check out the old man's house for ourselves. Huh?
Oh
Really
my
why?
God! Don't be.
Because he called me a chicken.
So what?
Well, he's wrong.
This dude.
On, wait up.
I'd rather be a chicken and be alive than be stupid and dead.
Didn't they watch Back to the Future 3?
Back to the Future 3 would have been out yet. This is in 1965.
Didn't they watch Back to the Future 3?
It's not out yet. This is in 1965.
Morning.
Morning.
You be safe now.
This dude is just creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
What the hell was that all about?
Yeah, I'm a little confused as of right now. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody's living here.
Not exactly inviting, huh?
no, it's not inviting
Bob,
you.
stay out of there.
Leave.
I'm just gonna look around for a few minutes.
Yeah, go ahead and look around there, Bob. I'm gonna wait out here.
back
Actually,
to
give me
now.
the keys before you go in there. So when you are murdered, I can leave. Good God, man.
Hello?
Bro, the locations they got to shoot are like on point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks fantastic, man. This looks great.
Oh,
I truly believe I'm in Texas Chainsaw land right now.
Yeah, like they good on them for so far. Cinematography and most of the dialogue, most of the acting's been pretty good.
Why do people always have to investigate?
White people, it's white people. The caucasity, the caucasity.
You say, "Oh, what is that?" And he's gonna go in.
Yeah, Jesus. What is that? I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta poke him with a stick, man. I mean, but in this case, you don't. You
Is he
leave.
gonna step on a nail or something? I feel like.
What is that smell?
Leave, dead people. Leave,
Bro, just.
She could smell it out there. Oh, see, now
Oh,
I'm out.
Jesus.
Time to go. Time to go.
Bro, you're just asking to give your organs over to the freaking meat grinder.
So he's just gonna stand there and quiver and not leave?
Yeah, because he's a chicken. And he's a stupid ass chicken. Oh, you see the face?
I did. Oh, there.
Ooh.
Oh, it's over. He's killing me. He's killing me.
How did she not hear any of that? Is she about to find a dead body?
And they just covered it with cardboard.
Ooh. Don't run into
That was the wrong direction to run.
Honey, where are you?
It's as bad as in fucking Scary Movie where she runs and there's the two arrows to safety to death and she runs to the death arrow. Like that's what she just did. That's what.
Honey, if you can hear me, we need to get out of here right now.
He can't hear you
really
because he's dead.
Bob, can you hear me?
You know the one thing I'll say it's missing so far?
What's that?
It's like, for me, an integral
Bob,
part
are you down there?
of Texas Chain Saw, the door. The sliding door. That's a good shot.
Really good shot.
That's a really good shot.
Bob?
God, I love that. I don't know why. I'm just imagining, you know what would have been an awful kill?
What's that?
If he had reached up under the stairs and like sliced her Achilles tendon.
Oh, there you go with the Achilles, man.
And she fell down, like she rolled down. That would have been a good kill. Dude, they got a good Bubba.
Yeah.
I think I would play a good Bubba. Oh,
I knew it, dude. I knew it before they showed it. She's about to get hung up.
Oh, it's never good. Oh, gotta get his apron as if he's not already bloody. Oh. Oh, that is an antique looking fucking chainsaw too. Is he going for the leg?
I think he's taking a leg.
Jesus.
He's not arting her, is he?
He's not what?
Do you remember in the first Terrifier?
Oh, yeah. Straight down, bifurcating her.
I said arting her.
I thought you said parting her, like with a
I
P.
mean, you know, it could. I mean, that's a way to look at it too.
Man, I'm just
can I do
still
for
so
you?
blown away at how well
Just
they're
wondering
doing
if you sell any light bulbs?
the 60s, 70s
Run
look.
the store, but
Yeah.
Mr. Brackett should be back any minute. Oh, well, here he is now.
Well, what have we got here?
Said Mr. Brackett.
I'll help you kids.
What do you sell in your store?
Yeah, just the bare minimums. You know, beef jerky, soda pop, candy bars, those type of things.
No light bulbs?
Or bathing suits?
No. You want things like that, you're going to have to go see my grandpa.
Where is he?
Not far. He's got everything you need. Tell you what, take this road right here. Go down about 2 miles. You're going to see this power transformer. The dirt road there. Go take a right. Follow it down till you see the White House. Just go on up. Knock on the door. Tell him Rex sent you and take care of you.
Simple enough.
Well, one last thing.
What?
It's an old house, and the old man doesn't really take care of it. You know, so be careful.
I think we can take care of ourselves.
She says right before she died. I think she's the final girl, man.
How are you doing, man?
She just got it written all over her face.
No, come on, man. I'm concerned about you. All right, you seem off today.
If I need light bulbs and a bathing suit, and somebody tells me to go to somebody's house down a dirt road to get
How
it,
was it your fault, Jimmy?
not sure that's the direction I'm going to take.
Yeah, I'm
tell
just
you
thinking
this.
like this shit would not work in
I know you,
2000.
man.
Like anytime past
I may not know
2000,
everything,
this
but
ain't
I know
flying,
you. All
you
right.
know?
You know me? Well, that's good because I don't think I even know me at this point anymore.
You're too damn hard on yourself, man. You can't allow this to chew you up. All right. There's absolutely nothing you could have done.
Yeah.
They're doing really good.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Fantastic.
You kids all have fun. Remember, be safe.
Be right back, honey.
Where are you headed?
Oh, we're headed out camping.
Oh, camping.
Do you have a bathroom inside?
Yeah, my girls have never been.
Well, there's not a lot around here, but if you go about an hour south.
Great.
So y'all going camping, huh?
I got this, Rex. You just go on back to whatever.
You've had
Rex.
yourself a long day. You just relax.
All right, Mr. Rick, you have a great night, sir.
Y'all need supplies.
Yeah, thanks for
to
dropping by,
help with
Mr.
that?
Rick.
Well, I mean, what kind of supplies you got?
We just got some soda on the inside.
He's trying to save him.
He's right. I don't have the supplies here, but if you don't mind making a little small drive, well, you can go to my grandpa's house. He's got just about everything you'll need for a camping trip. We got sleeping bags, and tents and lanterns, and firewood and such.
Well, great. Like I said, we're going to need firewood. How far away is it?
Oh, it ain't far. And you know what? We got some spots right there on the property that I think might just be perfect for you and your family.
I don't know if that's really a safe area.
Oh, nonsense. I cut down all them thorn bushes weeks
Oh
ago.
my God, dude,
Tell you
this
what,
is so frustrating right now.
Down here. Follow it till you see the power transformer. Take you right on the dirt road. Find the house. Take care of you.
Great, thanks.
Who just goes in the house? Like, that's the thing. Like, even suspending
Rex,
the disbelief.
What the hell are you doing? It could be a long winter. It's better to have more than less. I'm gonna go prep some bags of barbecue.
Oh, this dude. Yeah, he's at least trying to save some people.
Yeah.
Got no more road.
You sure you went the right way?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, what about that house over there?
I don't know, man. You think they sell supplies?
This whole place seems kind of weird.
Yeah,
Well, you
leave.
said you wanted an adventure.
Listen,
Can't argue
she
with
didn't say
that.
she wanted to fucking die. Come on now, like,
Is this really the place?
You said it's his grandpa's house or something.
leave.
Well,
Gee, it's time to go.
Wait a sec. Gene, isn't that the car that couple drove by in earlier?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I thought they said they were just getting food.
Oh.
They needed supplies too?
Oh, we getting the old shot of the
Maybe
butt.
they're in that house over there.
You know, the butt shot.
Okay, hang on. Y'all really want to go in there?
Why not? You a fraidy cat, Jimmy?
Oh my
Look at the
God.
place.
I'll
Yeah.
go with you, Gene.
You guys coming?
No.
No.
I'll catch up with you in a minute.
All right, man.
He's like, no, I'll stay out here with the pretty ladies.
I just look over like, we're not catching up with them. Get in the car right now.
yeah, it's like, in the fucking car now. So they're dead.
Yeah.
Place looks pretty old.
Yeah, man, it looks.
See if
Oh,
homeboy
yeah.
loses his face.
You really think someone could be in there? I don't
I
know.
think, dude, he's got
That's
to,
what that guy
right?
said.
Yeah, something has to happen. Either sledgehammer to the face, a hatchet, or a meat
Hello?
cleaver, or to cut it off, like you suggested. Something's gonna happen to his face.
Like, there was too much of an emphasis put on his face earlier, like him wanting to be a model. Like,
This is why people don't like to watch movies with me. He's sitting here like that person's face is about to get jacked up.
oh yeah, dude.
See,
Like I said, I don't get
Lord,
invited to many watch longs
it's a
anymore
friendly
because I talk. Like I talk to the screen like, you dense motherfucker.
What's wrong with you?
Why are you going into the murder house?
Yeah, it's
Like, we
exactly
could-
what it is.
It's clearly a murder house.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how good that guy is at manipulation. Nothing about that house says I can buy camping supplies here. You
Yeah.
know?
We're not camping here, are we?
Bro, there's
Excuse me, sir. Are you the owner of this place?
No. We're just camping nearby. We came up to get some firewood. So, this is the place?
I'm not sure. It's just the place the guy at the gas station sent us to.
So,
Don't take your daughters in there.
I mean, it's not what I had in mind, that's for sure.
Y'all are camping here?
If we can find a good spot, but I'm not sure about the looks of this place now.
Yeah.
I bet you I can find us a spot, Dad.
This dude's gonna get his whole family killed. It's a good shot right there.
Howdy. Is this where the Sawyer house is?
I don't know. We just got here ourselves.
Rex has been telling me his grandpa lived out here for years, but this is the first time I've been here. Brackett wouldn't allow it.
So I take it you're from around here.
All my life. Never actually been out this way, though. The old house looks pretty rough, huh?
Hey, are you okay?
No.
Yeah.
No. No, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. I'm gonna be in a fucking stew this time tomorrow, okay? I'm not all right.
She was my girlfriend.
I don't like to quote Gerard way too much in my personal life, but I'm not okay. I promise.
We broke up a few months ago. And it made
Jesus,
sense that we were going apart. She was going to school and I
Exactly.
wasn't. So I ended it.
Exactly. Use your critical thinking skills, folks. You've all been lured here.
Next morning, I found out she killed herself.
Jimmy, why are you telling me all this?
I wouldn't say this too often, Jimmy, but you're better off in Canada, okay? Just go the fuck to Canada.
I just don't want to lose anyone close to me ever again, you know?
Better cold than, you know,
started dating.
flambéed.
Said it was her promise to always be there for me. I can't help but feel like I let her down.
I know that must be tough. I can't even imagine how you feel, but that thimble doesn't make it your fault.
I know. You're right. I want to move on. I do. I just don't know how.
Then keep it.
Better cold
Keep
than
it till
cooked,
you're
I
ready to
always
make
say.
that same promise for someone else.
I should go check on Gene. If I know him, he's going to take a sweet time.
I can come with if you want.
No, that's okay. I'll be right back.
See, good. Make her stay outside. Like, not that she has to listen to you, but don't take her in there to die.
And what were the last words that he said right there?
I don't know. What did he
Said,
say?
I'll be right back.
Oh, gee. Oh, Jesus. Look, he's got freaking
Memorabilia.
He's got like a Bundy photo album.
Man.
Does anything about this place tell you?
Man, you gotta check it out upstairs. There's some weird shit, man.
Time to go.
Yeah, leave.
Tell me about it.
Leave. Oh my God, you deserve to die, you dumb fucks.
At this point, you deserve what is about to happen to you.
Guess they didn't have a maid helping out around here. Weird place.
Like I said, you need to check it out upstairs.
So if upstairs was weird, maybe downstairs won't be. Let's go check that out.
What's that?
I don't know. Maybe it's the guys we're looking for.
Or the guys that Jimmy and I saw at the road? You think they're messing with us?
I don't know, dude. I just want to get out of here.
Just hold on, man.
either, buddy.
What are you doing, man?
What the hell are you doing, man?
What are you doing? Garbage jam.
My fault. I dropped those there.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Man,
I
you know,
think leave.
That's the decor.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
you gotta
Get the
wonder
hell out of here.
Okay, hang on just a second.
what
You guys still need to check it out upstairs.
you gotta ask
Why, what's
yourself. Like,
upstairs?
if they're there,
Just come on.
what kind of red flag would it take to actually make these dumb people leave?
Yeah.
Like, if
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He has really been pushing upstairs, so I am curious. What is it?
it's probably gonna be like some bones or some weird shit. But here's the thing, y'all. Did you forget your quest? Did you forget your mission here? Weird shit, dude. That's blood.
It's time to go. That's what that is. We are past that point, but that is.
Sure is blood.
Dude, what are you?
Just trying to get this piece of wood off, man.
Why?
Damn it.
Jesus, man. What the hell? You could have ended my modeling career with that.
It's really dull, man. Come on, dude. Look at it.
Whatever, guys.
It's
Dude,
dull.
Whatever,
there's
man.
no chance that that isn't
Seen enough.
possessed.
I'm out of here.
He's gonna die downstairs.
Hey, but you seem to be. You're doing better though, aren't you? I mean,
Yeah, I am.
It's
It's
time to
just
talk
like,
about feelings.
yeah. Like, how about you get
I know,
out of
so
the
I see
murder
it.
house?
I see it, man, and kind of curious though. Think Lorraine's into me? No? Pretty cute.
Let's go.
You didn't say no. I'll still try.
Come on, Gene.
Gene is stupid, but I like Gene. Like, as a
You must have taken a
character.
wrong turn, man.
Something like that. Hey, man, did you see that?
See what?
Hang on. Hey, Brant.
That was a weird
Brant, is that
reaction.
you?
What?
You know?
What the hell was you doing?
Gene, come on, let's go, man.
No, guys, come here, come here. Jimmy, I think it's that guy from the road that drove past us. I think I saw him.
What?
Yeah, come here.
Is he like working with them or some shit?
Oh, yeah, I think it is those guys
Is
from
that
the road messing with
Grandpa?
us.
Are we gonna see Grandpa?
This is my house.
What?
That's not good. You should leave now.
This is my house.
Sorry, mister. We were told we could just get some supplies from you.
My grandson will take care of you.
Fucking run.
Come on, man, we gotta go, man.
Oh, the hammer. Nope. I said hammer. Hammer to the face.
No, I think he's going to get the other ones first. Fucking run, bro. What are we doing here? What? That was a weird transition.
That was a weird transition.
What happened to the other two? Like,
That you, man.
well, that's it. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I kind of get it, but
Hey. Hey, you. What's going on, man? What do you want from us?
what's going on is you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Brent, is that you, man?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's me.
I think it was just a cut. Like
Yeah.
it was just
What's going on, man? Where's
a
Gene?
weird editing decision.
I don't know, man. Maybe if we stay calm, we can get out of here.
Stay calm? No, you don't stay calm. You're about to be hacked up by a chainsaw.
Oh, I can't move, man.
Gene?
Gene, wake up, man.
Oh, he's gonna wake up because he's about to be put up on that hook.
Let him go! Gene, wake up, man. Hey, you.
Wait for
Yeah, that's right. I know you can hear me, you fucking an asshole. What do you want with us, huh? I know you can hear me, you fat fuck. Let him go!
Oh.
I would be more concerned with the blood all over the walls instead of asking him what he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be fighting.
Gene, you there, man?
Jimmy, I'm sorry, man. This is my fault.
Yeah, it is your
Gene, talk
fault.
like
It
that
is
right
your
now.
fault.
Okay, let's focus on getting free.
I don't know about y'all, but I'd be really
can't
worried if I was dude
I can't
modeling.
move you. How loose are your knots? What's going? How are you tied up, man? Tell me what's going on.
I gotta listen to this.
Knock it off, Mop Top. We're gonna get out of here, man. I promise. We can get out of here. My chains are a little loose. You didn't tie me down too well. I think.
How about you stop
Gene, how
talking
you
so
doing, man?
fucking loud
You all
so
right?
he can hear you? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. They got me invested in this story.
Keep working at it.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Well, I'm curious about the people still waiting outside.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the thing. There's what
don't.
the
Get away from him!
the
Get
father,
away
mother,
from him!
2 daughters, both the other girls,
Yeah. There's
and
a little herd out there.
The woman that showed up at the end.
What are you
Oh,
There's
there
7
here it
people.
comes.
Hey! Hey!
Oh.
Hey! What are you doing? Fucking look at me!
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah.
And he's still alive too.
Oh, it's coming off. Dude.
Oh, it's coming off. Oh my god.
We get out of here, I'm gonna fucking kill you! You hear me?
I don't think he cares, man. Oh.
Okay, man.
I don't feel like they're moving enough. Like I would be wiggling
Yeah, I
and
was about to
jumping.
say, like their feet aren't tied down to anything.
Right.
I have a small complaint. He just cut him in half.
I don't know.
I think he cut him in half. Dude, they're really nailing the like Texas Chainsaw part of this movie.
Yeah, man.
My only complaint is someone growing up doing tree service and like using chainsaws. Like we've never seen the blade of the chainsaw actually move. Like I get it for safety reasons, you don't want to do it near the person, but like if it's a separate shot,
Wanna play
how does the chainsaw really move? Like have it really going. That being said, they've dubbed the audio really well.
Yeah, the audio is great.
Because the audio, you really feel like, oh, the chainsaw's going off.
Yeah.
It's gonna pick up like a tooth or something.
Yeah.
Is this somebody's tooth? Adeline, put that down.
It's still bloody.
Fresh.
Leave.
Hello? Help! Somebody help! I think I sprained my ankle. Is she all right? I think she'll be all right. You want to stand up for me?
Man, there's so much going on.
I think so, but it hurts really.
Maybe we should go to the house to see if they have an ankle wrap.
Yeah, maybe we should go
Let's
in
just
the
get you off your
house
pants, okay?
where, 4 or 5 people have went in and no one's come back out. Welcome to the Hotel California.
Not sure.
Did she just send them in the
Sure, it's
house?
nothing.
Yeah. My God, yo, this is.
Thank you so much.
Don't worry about it. I came here for an adventure, and it looks like I found it.
You know, you should really be more careful around these parts. These old properties are dangerous.
That face skinning
People
scene
used to
was
talk about the old
very
man
well
in that
made,
house
like very well shot.
and the terrible things he did.
Well, that always gives me the creeps.
And why have they not heard any of this? Sorry, Brad. Like a chainsaw running complete, like inside the house. Those people screaming.
Yeah.
The face hanging there.
Jim, wake up, man.
Is that a face? I think.
Yeah, it's a face.
Oh, we're stuck, man.
Yeah. But I think I see how we can get out. If you push off that wall, I think you can swing off the hook you're attached to.
He doesn't look to be in good shape to be swinging.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh, God. Get me out of this. Come on, quick.
Yeah, I don't know, Russell. He's saying, is she one of the Sawyers getting it creepy? I don't know.
Hide. Hide now.
At least he grabbed a weapon. Maybe not an effective one. Although, I mean, it looked to be like a femur, and those are pretty strong.
Yeah. He's gone, asshole. Guess you should have learned how to tie a fucking knot right.
I wish he was making more noise. Ah, get with the femur.
Run, Gene! Run, Gene! Run!
Yeah.
Come on. Huh? Come on, you son of a bitch.
That's all it took, man. You couldn't do that before your friend got defaced?
Yeah.
Like you didn't have the motivation at that point? Oh, here's Rex. I want Rex to die.
I'm glad to see you folks are still out here.
Rex, is this really it?
Yeah, this is it. What? Ain't nobody answered the door for you?
We're just waiting for our friends. Been there a while, though.
Oh, my apologies. I'm sure your friend's just fine. My grandpa's just a blabbermouth, so he's probably just talking their ears off. That's all.
So, this is the place then?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Now, I know she ain't much to look at anymore, but everything you need for your camping supplies, we got right there inside.
You said it was run down, not on the verge of collapsing.
Oh, Miss Dixie, it ain't that bad. She's seen her better days, but
Yeah.
still a lot of life left in that house. Which reminds me,
Not quite.
got a little gift for you. Thank you for your patience. This is my family's special barbecue.
Oh, no.
On the house, of course. Vegetarian, huh?
No. Look like beef jerky.
Thanks.
It's best in Texas.
Good.
That's my grandpa's recipe. You want to know what the secret is?
The meat.
It's the meat.
Mm-hmm.
he only uses prime meat.
This dude's good.
Well,
like
safety.
he really
we just
effective
go right
at
in.
making me hate him.
Yeah, Grandpa ain't too mobile, so he probably went
Yeah.
past the door. That's why you're knocking that way was there. So just go on inside. He'll take care
Why
of you.
don't you take him in? Like why don't
I'll tell you what, man. If this guy's not in movies already, he should be. Like movies.
like studio movies?
Yes. He's really good. Now, why is she going up there?
Nothing. I mean, nothing really big on his IMDb.
Why don't you girls wait out here? It doesn't look real safe.
Then why are you going? Look at the broken window, bro.
Yeah.
Like, look inside. Use your eyes.
I'll get Rex for this.
Hey, we gotta go. There's someone trying to. Wait, hold on. Where's Gene? Is anybody in the house still?
Yeah, my husband isn't there.
Don't leave him. Oh my God.
Too old.
I was thinking the same thing, Sarah. Yeah, it's not gonna be white for very much longer.
She gone.
Hey, whoever's in here, get out! There's someone trying to kill you!
Don't go in. Don't. Oh God, you son of a.
And then they go in too.
Gene!
I am. You know what? You deserve.
Stay right
to die.
here, girl.
You deserve to die. The lot of you. Oh, I'm so. Yep, there's the kid's face. That was the kid's face. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, she tripped. I'm done with you. I hope you all die. I hope all of you die. All three of you. I hope you end up in a stew that is underseasoned. I'm done. I'm done with this. Done with a lot of them.
Mary Ellen? Mary Ellen? Girl? Mary Ellen?
What?
Mary Ellen?
I never understood, like, being in a violent situation, why you would be loud. Like,
shock and trauma, I guess. But like, I never understood. Why is he just sitting there? Like, he could clearly move.
ugh.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. At this point, you all need to die. You deserve to die for being so stupid.
I'm gonna look for a way out of here.
I got an idea. Go back down the stairs and back out the front door. He keeps going into the basement.
I'll be back.
You wait here while I go check it out. Has gotten more people killed in these types of movies.
When you hear me dying by the saw, that's your opportunity to run. It's essentially what he should have said.
Maybe I should go check out the basement again.
Move with a purpose. Knees to chest, bitch. Look how slow he's moving. He's going to find Gene dead. And that's a question. Where the hell did Gene get off to? Like, there's some editing choices that have been questionable.
You're still in the house.
Yeah. Why are you still in the house? Where have you been this whole time?
Listen.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah, I think we should make it. It'll be a bit of a fall, but we should be all right.
Stay here. Get it open. All right, I'll be right back.
Wait, right back. Where are you going?
Get the girls out.
At this point, it's just the countdown to them all dying.
That's what I was saying, Jason. Like, why didn't he just go back out the front door?
Bro, we still got like 20 minutes in this movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just be quiet, okay?
It's you. Oh, it's you.
I found a way out. Just the next room we're going, but we gotta go now.
He found a way out. Who is he and what the hell does he want with us?
Probably not the proper time to have a conversation.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe don't have a heart-to-heart right now. Maybe, just maybe, you leave.
We gotta see.
We have to go now.
We gotta get out of here. Oh my God, he's gonna kill us.
I'm just, at this point, I'm like, how many does he have to pick off one by one before y'all realize maybe don't go in the murder house? And especially don't go back into the murder house. Leave her. Let her die. If she's going to fight it, leave her. Throw her at Leatherface so he's preoccupied. You can leave.
Hey, he was just here.
We know. We had a pretty close call.
Give me a hand with that over there.
Maybe hide. Maybe don't
Shut the
stand
door
in
behind
the
you?
Yeah, don't stand in the open so he can see you if he just happens to walk by. Oh, did you see that knee hit?
Yep.
Oh. I'm
No!
Oh God, they're all down there now, aren't they?
yeah, I feel like it. I'll save it. I'll save that thought for the end.
At this point, I don't even feel sorry for them.
Jimmy!
Like, we've gone through so much of.
And that's the thought I just had is this movie feels a little too full. Like we've repeated the same thing like 3 times now.
Jimmy, this is all my fault.
And I don't think the point is getting any like.
Well, even this conversation right now, she's telling him this is all her fault. Just like the same conversation he had with what was his name,
Gene.
Gene in the basement.
Yeah. And it's just we've gone back to the basement. People been strung up in the basement. There's no real rhyme or reason as to why certain people get hung up versus being put on the hook versus being laid out on the bed. Like they're somewhere completely different right now. Like they're tied up against what appears to be a bed frame in a completely different room.
Away. Get off! Get off!
Don't
No!
you son of a
I love you,
bitch!
I love you, Craig!
You okay?
That's a good shot.
It's a good shot. Like, that's the thing. Cinematically, this has been really good. Yeah, it's just, you know. And like, so he killed the two daughters with the chainsaw. Last we saw, the mother was watching. We never saw what really happened to the father. Where is Rex at right now? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's been some editing choices that have kind of made it unclear in the.
But it looks beautiful.
Like, it looks great, yeah.
Yeah.
Get out that way.
A lot stronger than I look, Jimmy.
I don't doubt it. But I need you to save your strength, okay?
No, I can't leave you here. I can't do that.
Listen to me.
Well, I mean, you don't even know this guy.
When you get out.
I was just about to say, well, we met 2 hours ago.
Yeah, like, you haven't even known him a full 24 hours yet. Like, you're not in love. Like, you haven't. Don't stop trauma bonding and figure a way
I
out.
can't do that, Jimmy. They took Lorraine, and I'm not letting them take you too. Okay, we're both gonna get out of here. We're gonna go to Canada. Remember?
And see, I feel like that's a little part of the problem because, like, they've tried to introduce and add so many
Yeah,
different
right.
characters as, like, cannon fodder that you haven't
We're gonna
gotten enough time to
Get as
focus
far away from
on
this place as possible and
too many characters.
forget this ever happened.
Like, if we maybe hadn't had the family, the camping family, or the food people, something, maybe we could have spent that additional time with these two together.
Yeah.
To develop that more.
It's okay.
There
you go. Good job.
Jimmy, I want to help Lorraine.
I want to help Jean too.
Do you think they're still alive?
No. No, they're not alive. You want to help them? Then live and bring the police back.
We're going to Canada, right?
Damn right.
Now let's get out of here.
Quit being so loud.
Well, I'm surprised they're not going to look for somebody else right now. Wait, what?
As they were about to jump out, Leatherface jumped in, like came in and like slammed him, I guess, and the intent is he knocked him out, and she's running. It's the fastest we've seen Leatherface move.
He was a young man then.
I mean, in this movie. Maybe hide out of the moonlight where your bright white dress is illuminated. Stop making noise. We're just going to hear the chainsaw start up here in a minute.
I know.
Like, why did she just stand there? Like you hear a chainsaw and you see him and you just freeze.
No. Look. Much better.
Showing him how to tie a knot.
Already awake. Good. Good boy. You earned it, boy.
Is it a tie? He's gonna put on a tie.
Jimmy! Wake up, please!
Like Leatherface looks great.
Yeah.
He's out cold.
What the fuck happened to Jean?
No.
No, get out!
Yeah, see, she's the Sally of this movie. Like it's.
Oh, he likes you.
What do you want? What do you want?
He wants a child.
You're very strong. Don't worry. You won't die yet. Strong enough to make it.
I called it. Wants a baby.
You're saving the family.
Oh yeah,
Very strong.
You're crazy.
We're all crazy. Everybody.
Why? Oh my God, why?
The world needs us. This virus infestation, eradication.
Good God, man.
Just not enough.
Is he implying that they're a form of like population control?
She'll
wow.
Get away from her. Oh, finally awake. Boy, die him. Give it back.
It's a cool thimble. I think he's going to take
That's
the thimble
mine.
and use it to sew up a face.
You asshole. You won't be needing it anymore.
I was about to say, Gene's Gene's pretty much dead. Like,
Yeah.
as he deserves to be. They would have been out of the house if it wasn't for fucking Gene. Like, no, we gotta check out upstairs. Told you, he's gonna use it to solve space.
Crazy. She's the one.
Is he like?
Yeah. I think so.
You're a strong one. Get down in basement.
Please, please let me go. No, 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 don't hurt me, please. No, help me.
You know what I'm gonna say? This movie's too long.
It's pretty long.
Yeah, it's just.
Is her head in the vice?
I think it's supposed to be, and it's just like there's no reason for it, you know. Now here's Rex.
You folks still in here?
Now he's got to go back to. He got his ropes off. Now that means he's got to go back downstairs.
Oh, is he gonna kill Rex? I can only hope he kills Rex.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it would be a shining light at the end of this tunnel.
Look at this fucking mess. What'd you do, Grandpa? What the hell happened to you, huh? What's that?
Fuck you.
And I'm betting instead of leaving,
He's gonna go down and
he's gonna
yeah.
go downstairs and fail. Yeah, see, there he is.
There it is.
Virgin.
2 taps.
Yeah, like
Look.
you. Maybe at least she can get out.
We should hug and talk first. That's what
Yeah.
we should do.
He had to get his thimble. Take the fucking sledgehammer at the very least.
Front door. Front door. Front. There you go.
Come on, boy.
Like, they had so much of a head start. There is no feasible way he's going to catch him. Right? Like, look how far ahead they are. And they're sprinting without a chainsaw. Are they going to take Rex's truck?
Yeah, but remember, it was having problems early. He's like, you got some oil? Like, I can't fix your engine.
Oh, my God.
Hang on, I think it's
Get
flooded. Give me a second.
Jimmy!
Get out and start running.
Jimmy, hurry up! Jimmy, come on!
You got to end with his dance, at least.
We're losing him.
Doesn't even seem like they're moving. See? That's what I wanted throughout the movie, is some sound out of him.
It's over. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, Allie. I promise.
Bro, you don't even know her long enough to even really remember her name.
So Canada?
Canada.
Canada.
I met this guy for 3 hours. No, we Canada.
It looks like there's...
Hang on.
Jimmy!
I think it's flooded. Just give me a second.
Hurry up!
Shit!
He's still... Like, they were driving... Come on, now.
Jimmy, come on!
Come on, you son of a bitch!
He's not even that far away? Like... Oh, my God.
Shit!
No! No! Hurry up!
Fuck! Just got, I've almost got it!
I think we should just run.
I've almost got it!
I'm done with this movie now.
Come on!
There's been like 4 endings to this movie.
Come on, you son of a bitch! Come on! Work!
We done? All right, cool. Okay.
All right. All right.
So that was the thing.
It's like, yeah.
Man, it started so strong.
It did. It did.
It started so strong.
I agree. I do agree. I think it just went on too long to fill a runtime. You know what I mean? Like a lot of it was recycled things
definitely
that we'd seen
did.
already.
They even did the exact same shot 2 times in a row. They did it with the first guy walking down to the basement with his you see the back of the steps, you see his heels walking down slowly.
Yeah.
And then they did the exact same thing with his, I guess, girlfriend doing it later.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a positive sandwich, Let's talk about positives first. Cinematography.
Beautiful.
On point.
And that's
point.
I want to make sure that I can't stress that enough, dude, how good this looked. Like, it looked really good, man. And you mentioned cinematography. I'm gonna learn how to speak, I promise. But also the way that it was set up, like the cars, we talked about that. I really believed that I was back then. I thought the sets, where they decided to film, how they filmed it was fantastic. Beautifully done. The cars made a huge difference with that. A lot of times when you make a film that takes place in the past, you choose to not film cars a lot. because they're not easy to get, and you talked about that.
Yeah,
but they did. Yeah.
They really, you could tell a lot of work went into like production.
Yeah.
Production value. That's the term I was looking for. There was a lot of production value to this movie. The sets looked great. They got a lot of use out of that house. The cars all were really nice. Like they fit the era, and we said it during the thing. They really made me believe I was in that time and that place.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Okay,
and
so
not to mention, the house. I think they did.
Yeah.
It felt very Texas Chainsaw. It did.
Yeah. They sold it. They really sold it. There was a lot of production value there. Now, I said it during the movie, but it went on way too long.
Yeah.
There were several times, like several endings that it could have had that, in my opinion, would have been better. I knew from the first conversation Rex had with the other guy the implication of what they were talking about. They need to find a woman to impregnate to bring it back, and I'm like, that is. I don't think it's off limits. I'm not saying that's off limits, but I think there's a limit to how much of that you need to show.
Yeah.
And I think they tried to do too much. Like, you didn't need the family with, the camping family. You didn't need the black lady who knew Rex. You didn't need those two at all. Like, you take those stories out, this movie would have dropped, I'm going to say, about 30, maybe 40 minutes. The pacing would have been much better. And there was some editing choices that just didn't really make sense to me. And I kind of get it from a story standpoint, because quite honestly, it doesn't make sense. And like how would he have caught up with them? Because we see there were several times where it's like 3 people and 3 victims and Leatherface, and then it cuts. Like, it ends like mid chase, and it cuts, and all of a sudden all 3 of them, even though they were at different places, have been caught.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just doesn't compute. Like, I don't think that's good in terms of storytelling. Cinematically, it worked.
And let me throw one in there too, with the car. When they were in the truck and they were driving and had a full conversation, but all of a sudden the car stalls and he looks up. Like, dude, if you were driving 30, let's say 30, 20, by the length of that conversation,
you're a mile down the road.
You are down the road. You know what I
like
mean?
he and how long, not only did they have a conversation, but we saw him screaming because he failed. And then all of a sudden, like, it's still close enough for Leatherface to hear that the truck has stalled, and to hear them trying to start it. Like, it just, like I said, there were several endings that it could have been, and you know how it has to end. That's another thing. This had working against it. It's set up to be a prequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So you know how it has to end. And I don't know. I think they could have set it up better.
Yeah, I do want to say this though. The guy that was playing Grandpa, I think he did a good job. Like, really good. Really good.
Yeah, most of the actors were good, were great. Rex was really good.
He was.
He sold it. The guy playing Leatherface, I don't know why there was no sound coming out of him until the very end. Like, it just
he looked fantastic though.
He looked great,
Yeah.
but it's just maybe it's just me, but I felt like every time he was on screen there was something missing. Like, there was no sound, and that's not. Leatherface makes sounds. Like, he doesn't necessarily talk, but he's always emoting through sound in some way. Yeah, this is. I think I'm reminded of what John Waters once said, and we've talked about this in terms of filmmaking. If you think your movie's too long, it is. If you question whether or not I should cut this, the answer is yes. And I think taking those two things into account, I think there's a cut of this movie that's damn good. You
Yeah.
know, like removing some people. And once again, man, they just tried to put too much in. Because if you think about how many people they tried to introduce and kill, there's the first two couple that was just looking for some food. Then there's the family of 4. Then there's wasn't there like an opening too as well?
Yeah, there was. I
Yeah.
need to go back and look at that though, because I don't know. Uh, uh, like the kill at the beginning, or you had all those people at the beginning. That wasn't the cast we saw through the movie, was it?
I don't think so. Hold on.
Okay, then it is additional.
No, yeah. There was 3 separate victims in the beginning that we didn't even talk about. But let's see. Trying to think here how many.
Yeah, because the guy got his throat slit at the beginning.
Yeah, so there were 4.
Yeah.
Because there were 3 women and the guy. So there's 4 in the opening. And then there's the hungry couple, the family of 4. So there's 10.
Yeah.
Then there was Lorraine, I think was the friend's name.
The 2 girls and the 4 guys. Or was there 4 guys or 3?
There was 3 guys.
Yeah, so that's 5 more.
Yeah, there was Jean, Lorraine. These are ones we know died. The model friends.
Yeah.
So there's those 3. So there's 13 people. And then you had Jimmy and Allie at the end. But that's not even talking about the fact that we introduced Grandpa, we introduced Rex, we introduced Leatherface, we introduced the hitchhiker, the young hitchhiker, and the other one at the gas station who didn't have a name, but he was the one who was trying to like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a shopkeeper or something, like he was bossing the other guy around to clean the windows and stuff. So
Yeah. So it's just like I said, man. I think they try to do too much. There's a lot of good in this movie. In the positives outshine the negatives for sure. I'm just being honest, man. By the end, I was like, okay, we can probably cut it here. And there was some stuff that didn't make sense, like the head in the vice. I understand cruelty and stuff. That's definitely happened in movies. But Leatherface has never been that. Leatherface has never wanted to do something strictly out of cruelty or for no reason. He gets meat for his family to eat. He cuts off faces because he wants a face to wear. Like, he doesn't do it to spite people. He doesn't do it to just intentionally hurt them or whatever. And I'm not trying to make him sound like he's a better guy than he is. He's a killer. But it made no sense. Like, it didn't fit for the story. To me, and maybe I'm wrong, but to me.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, you mentioned a little bit about this, that the good outweighs, the decisions that, I myself or you wouldn't have made. But man, like I do think that it was too long. But still a good Texas movie. We don't watch a lot of Texas movies, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie. I was looking at the clock with this one.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I actually went in, if you watch the playback, I was actually in there. I was like, we still got 20 minutes to go. And it's like, there's a lot going on and we still don't have answers on some things. Like the mother, and it was one of those editing choices. The mother watched her two, and I don't even know how that happened because the 2 daughters kept running while the mother fell and she yelled at them to keep running. Yeah. And then the next thing we know, Leatherface is killing the daughters. And she's watching, and then it cuts. So
I guess, in a way you kind of look at it as he got her too, and trying to pull in that weight of her seeing her kids die. The one kid had the bum ankle from her fall
Yeah.
after they found the tooth. But yeah, I mean, I see what they were going for, but I don't think it was necessary. Like I feel like a lot of those kills just took up a lot of runtime. Whereas, like you put it best, man, when you said I'm sure that there's a cut of this movie that's freaking outstanding. Just a little bit of fat. I trimmed some of that fat and yeah, you got a hell of a Leatherface movie for sure.
Yeah, like I said, if you were to take out, like, I think if you took out the camping family, because, I mean, think about it. If you take that family out, nothing about the plot changes. Nothing does. The father, they were just there to die. And I understand that. You want a high kill count. However, if you were to take that whole subplot out and focus more time on Jimmy and Allie, I would care more about them at the end.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be as upset with Jimmy for running downstairs after he got free. It still is like, yeah, I don't know. And that's the decisions going back into the house so many times, man. We ran in it was like the Scooby-Doo chases, where like they go in one door, come out the other, and then you see them chasing and they just going in a circle. And it's like, but once going back to the positives, man, I cannot talk enough about how good it looked.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought the opening sequence was great. All the footage that they were showing and everything, I thought that was great. And just the look, man. How many times did we say that's a great shot? That's a great shot,
dude. That shot of the wife up the stairs, and like I said, they did reuse the shot of the feet walking down the stairs from behind. They could have cut that and just did a longer shot of her coming down the stairs. That was a beautiful shot. Like the cinematographer, I mean, A+ job to you, my man.
Yeah.
It was so good. And JTG Studios, I see what you're saying, man, and I hope you don't think I'm just completely bashing the film, because I'm not. It was good overall. Like, it would definitely be a positive rating overall. It's just some things, I was noticing, and I'm not gonna lie to anyone here. This is a place where I see. And at the end of the day, they made a damn good film, and I haven't, so I can't really say much.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it is definitely a positive film. It's definitely a pretty good ranking one. And Texas Chainsaw is not easy, especially if you're going time period Texas Chainsaw.
Right. And I mean, I think that they had the way that looked in spades, man. Like,
oh yeah,
100%.
And when I see a budget of $30,000 for an hour and a half, and just those cars alone, and the wardrobe, and like the location, like you could easily dump $30,000 on any one of those pieces.
And you remember at the beginning where I was like, man, that gas station is a perfect set for this movie. It was
so
beautiful.
good.
The old gas pump, dude, in front of the shot. Dude, that looks so good. Like, if I were making a Texas Chain, hell, if I was making Friday the 13th, I would want them to pull up to that gas station on the way. You know what I mean? Like, that thing, it looked great, man. I love that wherever they found that, I love that they did. Like, that was fantastic.
Yeah, it really was. But overall, definitely a positive movie.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it 3 out of 5.
100%.
Probably give it 3 out of 5. I think that's a good score on that. Like I said, I do believe that if they were to go in and do some creative cuts, like creative edits, and just try to remove the family, the camping family subplot in some way, if they were to take that out and just lower the runtime and maybe get some, trim some of the fat out of the dinner scene. I'll call it the dinner scene, because it was clearly recreating that.
Yeah.
If they were to do that, man, it would be just a fucking banger of a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think we're probably gonna start wrapping it up there. You talked about it earlier in the episode here, but if you want to go ahead and throw out what you got coming up on your channel again.
Oh yeah, sure. So tomorrow night we will be on Movies and Beyond, because we weren't able to do our show on Monday, so we're having our Monday night fan film on Wednesday. So we'll do that. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on Movies and Beyond, we'll be back. We are watching Jason Rising. Eric has not seen it yet. I'm very excited for him to see that one. And then Friday, I will be back with another paranormal video reaction hangout / discussion. We always have a good time in the chat doing that, and it's been a blast. And then Sunday, I'll be back with Mad Matt. So yeah, a few things coming up, and I'm definitely looking forward to all of them.
Yeah, and then Saturday, I'm sorry, next episode of the podcast comes out.
It does.
That'll be fun because that one's what is next Saturday? Saturday is the biggest disappointments.
Yes, it was the biggest. It's funny because I really have to think about it because we film them or we record so far in advance.
Mhm.
It's like, well, which one's out? Which one are we? You know what I mean? And then, full disclosure, I think we record tomorrow night as well for that podcast, don't we?
Thursday. Right?
Thursday. Today is only Tuesday. It's not Wednesday.
It is only
I
Tuesday,
said
yeah.
Wednesday about the show tomorrow, and for some reason my brain it registered it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
But Thursday, yes, we'll be recording for the podcast as well. Silver Screen
Yeah,
Banter.
we'll be recording next week. And should we say what that one's going to be?
The one that we're recording or the one that's coming out? So the one that's coming out is
Biggest
5 Disappointments.
Yeah. And
the
then
one
the one we're recording tomorrow is the guilty pleasure movies. It's
Yes.
the movies you just know are bad, but
we
love
love
them
'em anyway.
anyways.
Yeah.
And you got to try, you don't have to try to justify it, but it's definitely going to be just like an hour of us being like, I know it's so terrible, but I love this and I love this.
And not only that, it's just you get the fun thing about it. The fun thing about talking about those things are you get to talk about the movies that you love. Like when you're talking about something that you love, the conversation is just through the roof. You
It's
know what
so
I mean?
bright.
And I love a couple of the movies. I'm gonna love the conversation that comes with a couple of movies that I have in mind for Thursday night. So I can't wait to run those by you. And I can only imagine what you have, man. And I'm sure whatever they are, I'm gonna like some of them too.
One of them I think you might.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Based on conversation we've had before, I know you like it. So
Okay, sweet.
and it's literally the first one when I'm like, oh, guilty pleasure movies that are bad that I love.
Yeah.
The first one that comes to mind, I'm like, oh, I gotta have that on there. And then thinking about it's like, oh, I know you like that one too. So, and that's the thing, we don't know what each other's movies lists are gonna be. Like, we don't know until
No.
we're on the podcast. So,
Right. It's
But
just
anyways.
the biggest surprise to the listeners as it is to the other person not talking for us because we don't
Yeah.
share anything ahead of time. So we basically are just trying to surprise each other with our next, the next one that we come across, dude. And it's so much fun, man. It's
It
like
has
I'm about
been.
to say one. It's like, how's he gonna react to this one? You know what I mean?
yeah, and I like there's certain ones, like especially on the like the favorites or the 10 out of 10s,
Yeah.
where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna throw out some details and see if he can guess it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's the thing. On our 10 out of 10 list were freaking like they were some banger movies. Like
There were even our what do you call them? The honorable mention.
yeah, the honorable. And that one thing, and it's you don't have to take it too far into account or anything. I just like looking at like the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Like I pull those up for like every movie we talk about, just to throw it out there as like a piece of information. Our 10 out of 10s like were all super highly rated.
And I love that I don't know them, so it kind of gives an anticipation. Like after I say a movie and talk about it, because I know you're gonna look it up. So I'm like, did the critics agree with me or they did not? Let's go.
Dude,
It's cool.
The critics didn't agree on some of the terrible movies. Like,
Yeah, I know.
bro. The disappointment. What are your disappointed movies? I'm not going to say what it is. If you want to know,
Yeah.
go listen to the podcast. But you said this is one of your biggest disappointments of all time.
Yeah.
And the critic rating was 91 out of 100.
I know.
Certified
I know it was.
fresh.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was. The audience somewhat agreed with me. Probably not of all time, but they
No,
didn't
it
look
was-
like they
it
were
was
too
lower.
happy.
I think it was in the 80s.
I want to. One of them, yes, but the other one was in the 50s. And yeah, you guys have to check out the podcast.
Yeah,
like
check
seriously.
it out. It's a lot of fun. It's not horror, but it's not. There's no aversion to horror. It's just talking about other things. So that will be Saturday. In terms of my channel, once again, I'll be over with Matt tomorrow, or not Matt.
Michael.
I'm sorry, Michael tomorrow on his channel. Saturday is the 1995 for horror. It's another crappy year, if I'm being honest, man. 93 was shit. 94 was great. 95 is like meh.
Yeah.
96 is a fucking banger of a year. I already know 2 of my favorite horror movies of all time came out in 1996. So I'm so excited to get to that, but not to get too far ahead. This Saturday, My Life in Horror episode 1995 comes out. The Chucky next episode, if you are a Patreon member or a patron, Chucky episode 4 comes out on Saturday. I'm also going to be throwing start watching another show to react to for the first time. I'm thinking maybe Ted, because I've heard great things from you. So I'm thinking either Ted or maybe a different horror movie.
I've done 1 episode of Ted so far, but I haven't put it up yet. And I've only seen 1 episode.
Oh.
So
maybe I heard it from somewhere else. You said you laughed so hard.
Yes, episode 1.
Yeah, so okay, so I did hear great things from you, but
yes,
and so I'm gonna, and I was thinking maybe American Horror Story, because I haven't seen any of the last 3 seasons. So I like to do like a genuine first time watch. So I'll probably do one of those seasons of American Horror Story and have like 3 episodes dropping throughout the week. So just so I feel like the Patreon is worth it. Like I want to give y'all some content, so it's worth your money. But with none of those other things taken into account, at the very least, Chucky will be this Saturday, and there'll be a movie review by Friday.
Sweet.
And then next week we'll be back here on Monday.
Oh yeah.
All right, you all. This has been fun. It was a good movie. Thank you all for stopping by. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's been almost 2.5 hours tonight, so I feel like that's a good place to cut it. With that, Michael, unless you got anything else, I think we'll say goodbye. All right, y'all.
See you next time.
Peace.
Oh. I hate goodbyes.